reached the delegate threshold, Trump just securing the 2016 GOP presidential nomination. And it was Trump's eldest son, Donald Trump Jr., that pushed him over the edge. And right now, Donald Trump Jr. goes on the record from this unbelievable arena.
It is amazing, Greta.
We're about to hear from Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan. I think about 4 years ago, he was the VP nominee. What a difference 4 years makes.
Hey, a lot changes. A year ago, we weren't even in politics.
That's right.
And look at what's happened since then.
And a year ago, everyone said it wasn't going to happen with Donald Trump.
Well, a year ago said, oh, it's impossible. But, as you'll hear in my speech, impossible is usually just the basis for where my father starts. When people tell him something impossible, he always proves them wrong.
All right, I need some behind the scenes. There are 4 adult children. There's Tiffany, Ivanka, Eric, and you.
Yes.
How did you manage to elbow the other 3 out to put your father's name in?
Well, I was a delegate for the state of New York. So, being a delegate, I got to be a part of that process. And a couple of the guys suggested, I didn't even realize you could play with the process that way. So they structured it. That's why Pennsylvania deferred so kindly. And I have a lot of friends in that delegation as well. So they deferred their votes so that New York could get it and be the one to throw him over the threshold. And I worked with the chairman, Ed Cox. It was great. It was surreal.
I mean, it is fun. I mean, for a child, depending on whether you're Democrat or Republican, what a thrill for the kids.
Well, and when they've seen how hard he's worked, and even we've worked, but I mean, especially him, in this whole process, to be able to be the guy that actually says, and here you are. This is what you've worked so hard for the last 18 months. It's awesome. I mean, it's literally the most surreal experience of my life.
Who's going to speak of the children? You're speaking tonight.
I'm speaking tonight. I think we're all speaking, actually, because my father's an incredible guy, a famous guy, but he's also a guy that not a lot of people really know. They see what he's talking about. They understand what he cares about America, but, to talk about him as a father, to talk about him as a business guy, the way we've seen it, whether it was, with him following him around on job sites when we were, still in diapers, or to this day as executives in our organization. And we've seen how he's evolved. We've seen how he's grown. And I don't think anyone can be a better a reference point for him.
Well, speaking I guess for him is